I'm Michael Diaz. We'd like to wish all the fathers Happy Father's Day from the Anchorage Bucs.
Hi, my name is Josh Hansel with the Anchorage Bucs, and I'd like to say Happy Father's Day to my dad, Greg, and to all the fathers at Legends Baseball. Thank you.
This is Garrett Anglin from the Anchorage Bucs. Just wanted to say Happy Father's Day to my dad, Greg Anglin.
Cody Graybeck from the Anchorage Bucs. I want to say Happy Father's Day to my dad. Miss you and love you.
Good.
Okay. Hi, my name is Alex Champagne.
And Chandler Brooks.
And I'd like to wish Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, especially my dad, Andre. Thank you for all the sacrifices you have made for me ever since I was young.
Happy Father's Day, Big Jeff.
This is Derek Smith.
I'm Dominic Cohn.
And we're here to wish a Happy Father's Day to Brian.
And Fidel.
Go Bucks.
This is Dylan Maltby from the Anchorage Bucs, and I'd like to wish my father, Sean Maltby, a Happy Father's Day. Love you, Dad.
So the lineup for the Bucs tonight, defensively, we're going to have John Baring in center field, followed by Alex Champagne out in left. Mason Marenko will be our designated hitter for the night. Dylan Festerman at first base. Cody Graybeck at short. Michael Diaz in left field. Derek Smith behind the plate tonight. Cam McGee at third base, and Ryan Delgado will be on the bump tonight. Delgado's record is 1-0. He thrown 6 1/3 innings, 5 strikeouts, 2 walks. The Lancer out of Cal Baptist University, hometown is Santa Maria, California. He'll be facing the Peninsula Oilers. Their lineup goes Trey Becker at shortstop, followed by Sunsuke Sakano in second base. Noah Hitting in right field. Willie Schwartz, catcher. James Shimashita, first base. In center. Graydon West at third base. And Jake Brown, designated hitter. Bucs are just coming off a 3-1 win over the Chinooks yesterday. So leading us off, Trey Becker. Becker is currently batting .320 in the AB. First pitch is at 2 o'clock on the dot. Counts down 1-1. Delgado, right-handed pitcher. It's low for ball 2. Ground ball to McGee. McGee to Festerman. That's off. Did he make the tag? No, he did not. So that'll be a error in the books. E5. So now batting Sunsuke Sakano, second baseman. He's batting .166 on the season. Another fastball that's low. Becker has shown some speed and the ability to steal bases, so we'll see what he does here with young Mr. Smith behind the plate. There's a swing and a miss. That's now 1-1. Delgado goes into his windup. There's a strike, so it counts now 1-2. So Sakano. Sakano's followed by Noah Henning. Got a slight drizzle coming down today. When the game started, it's about 58 degrees. Becker's running. Here's the throw by Smith. And he slides in safe with the stolen base. Count now 2-2. There's a walk. And we got men on first and second. Now batting Noah Henning, right fielder. Nobody out. It's pitched by Delgado, lays down a bunt, bunts it into his knee for a strike. So Henning, batting .384 in the another foul ball for strike 2. Count 0-2, nobody out, men on first and second. pitch by Delgado. Another ground ball going foul. Here's a pitch from Delgado. Another ground ball. It's going to be taken by McGee. Goes to second. Chapin looks. Doesn't make the throw. Takes a look over third. So now we got one out. Minute first and third. Now batting, Willie Schwartz. That's a called strike. Schwartz batting 320 in the ABL. Foul ball for strike two. Count out 0-2 with one out. Score is 0-0 for the Bucs and Oilers today. Delgado takes a look over at first. It picks off. And then goes back safe. Another ground ball. That gets by McGee. That's going to be extra bases. Becker scores. And inning goes to third. That'll be a one-out double for Willie Schwartz. Oilers now up 1-0. James Shimashita now up. One out. Shimashita batting .071 for this season. He's also got a couple saves so far this year. Delgado pitches outside. Counts 2-0 to Shimashita. There's a strike. Count out 2-1. Men on second and third. That's outside for a ball. That's ball three. Count now 3-1. That's foul. Counts now full. Here's the payoff pitch. That'll be high for ball 4. That loads it up. So Coach Ken Hopkiff is going to be heading out to the mound to have a conversation with Ryan. Ryan's coming down a little bit more than it was a few minutes ago. So recapping yesterday's game, the Bucs won 3-1 over the Chinooks. Mason Marenko started us off with a RBI double in the 3rd inning. Garrett Ingram came in, got us the lead with a 2-out, 2 RBI triple in the 7th. Gonzaga's Owen Wild, he threw 4 strong innings with 8 Ks to start us off. Blake Hammond gets the win. Brad Mullen gets the save. That brought the Bucs record to 4-5. We'll bring you right back here as Delgado now faces Cole Jordan, the left fielder. No, 1 out. It's a ball. Oilers opened it up with RBI double. Brings the score to 1-0, and Delgado in trouble right now. Bases loaded. Here's the pitch. It'll be high for ball 2. There's a called strike. Count now 2-1. Defensive double play to death. Infielder's in. There's going to be a ground ball to short. Only looks like he's going to be able to get 1 out, so that's going to bring another run in for the Oilers. Count out 2-0 Oilers here in the top of the 1st. Now coming up to bat, Casey Burnham, the center fielder for the day. There's going to be a single over McGee to left field. Diaz, looks like there comes 1 run. Here comes 2. Casey Burnham's in with a double. Score now 4-0 here in the top of the 1st. Coming up to bat, the 3rd baseman, Graydon West. First pitch to West, outside for ball 1. The ground ball gets by Smith. Count now 1-1. See Burnham with that RBI double standing over on second. Another ground ball. Count 1-2, 2 outs. And Graydon West, 3rd baseman's up to bat. Counts 1-2. Another ground foul ball. Been a long inning for Delgado. First inning, 4 runs. There's another single going to left field. Oh, Diaz bobbles the ball. So that's going to be an RBI single. With Burnham coming all the way from second. 5-0 here in the top of the first. 2 outs. That's going to bring up Jake Brown, the designated hitter. Going to be low for a ball. It's going to be a fly ball on the first base side, going on the foul side, but it looks like it can be caught by our first baseman, Dylan Festerman. So Delgado gets out of that. 5 runs on 3 hits, 1 error. Will be coming up. John Baring, Alex Champagne, and Garrett Anglem. So as we come back, score is 5-0. Oilers open it up on this rainy Father's Day. Now batting up for your Bucs, center fielder John University. That ball goes straight up, maybe playable. And 1 pitch, 1 out for the Oilers. That brings up Alex Champagne. Champagne batting .250 on the season. Playing left field for us today. Pitch going to be low for a ball. That's driven out to right field. Looks playable. And that's caught by the right fielder for Out number 2. Garrett Anglam now coming up to bat. Anglam batting .243 on the season here in the ABO. Bucks having some. There's a strike. Game started right on time at 2 p.m. this afternoon. There's a foul ball. Strike 2 counts 0-2. 2 outs. A foul tip. Another foul ball. Garrett's been showing the ability to put the bat on the ball this season. Outfield shifted a little bit towards the left. Here's the foul tip, strikeout. That'll be out number 3. That'll be the end of the first inning with the Oilers leading the Bucs 5-0. We'll head into the top of the second. Oilers 5, Bucs 0. And as we come back, the Bucs are trailing the Oilers 5-0. Oilers went all the way through the lineup. So Ryan Delgado will face Trey Becker again for the second time. Becker got on by an error by the third baseman. It'll be outside for ball 1. Count 1-0. Bucs do already have some movement over in the bullpen. There's going to be a nice catch by the right fielder. So I'll be out number 1. Coming up to bat, second baseman Skino. He walked in the first inning. A swing and a miss. Nice little rainstorm we had earlier. Count now 2-1. To McGee. McGee's going to make the throw to Festerman, so that's out number 2. He didn't come up at the bat as a fielder's choice in the first inning, scored a run. Sun's coming out quite nice. A swing and a miss. And hopefully with that sun coming out, that'll change the Bucs' luck. There's a swing and a miss. Strike three. Nice inning by Mr. Delgado. We'll go to the middle of the second. Oilers 5, Bucs 0. It's the first pitch to Marenko. He taking. Countdown 2-0. Carson on Seaman on the bump for the Oilers. That'll be foul. It looks playable over there on the first base side, and that'll be a foul out for an out.
First base number 23, Dylan Festerman.
Now batting, Dylan Festerman out of Gateway College down there in Phoenix, Arizona. Be taken for a strike. That's foul ball, strike two. A swing and a miss for strike three and out number two. That brings up Cody Grayback. Grayback on the season batting .250. Gonna be in the infield, fly ball, pretty high. It looks playable. The catch made by Sakano. That'll be the end of the second inning. We'll go to the top of the third. Lead the Bucs 5-0. And welcome back to Bucs Baseball. Oilers are leading the Bucs currently 5-0 here in the top of the third. Coming up to bat, Willie Schwartz, catcher. He had a double, RBI double in the first. Quarter run, that'll be ball one. That'll be fouled back for a strike. Counts now 1-1. Nobody out. Pitch inside, fastball for a ball. Count now 2-1. A short. Short back in 285. Playing catcher tonight. Or this afternoon, actually. And there's a swing and a miss. Count now 2-2. Well, after that first inning, Delgado seems to have fixed what was going on. Here's the pitch. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Now coming up to bat, James Shimashita is playing first base tonight, this afternoon, and has also been relieving for the Oilers. Has driven up the middle for a single. Coming up to bat, Cole Jordan. Jordan hit a grounder to the shortstop in the first inning for out number 2. And here he comes back with Shimashita at first. It's the Oilers' 4th hit of the night. Ground ball to McGee, don't play depth. That's Champagne had him, and throw was off, so yeah, fielder's choice. Casey Burnham coming up the bat. RBI double in the first. Foul ball for strike 1. Ted Burnham facing the righty Delgado. Delgado with the pick. No, makes it back safely. Another throw over to first. Called safe. It's another one of those typical summer days where we have our summer snowstorm of cottonwoods. It's outside for ball. Now it counts now 1-1. Runner's moving. There's a throw by Smith, and he throws out Cole Jordan. Nice throw, Derek Smith. So it'll be no runs on one hit. We'll go to the bottom of the third with your Bucks coming up. Michael Diaz, Derek Smith, and Cam McGee. Now coming up to bat for our Bucks, Michael Diaz out of Santa Clara University. Diaz, the hero of the exhibition game between the Bucks and the Alaska Alliance Camp All-Stars. Pitched by Seaman, breaking ball, called for a strike. Ground ball, foul. It's quickly 0-2. That's driven up the middle. That'll be a line drive single for Michael Diaz. First hit of the night for the Bucks. That brings up Horizon High School and Anchorage Bucs Derek Smith. He's behind the plate tonight for us. Smith will be headed to Oklahoma State, where he can be a Cowboy. Currently batting .500 here in the ABO. Head off speed will be taken for a ball. That's driven into left field for a line drive single. So another hit for Mr. Smith. That'll bring up Cam McGee with men in scoring position. McGee playing third base tonight. Seen him play pretty much everywhere from first, every infield position so far this season. The multi-talented McGee played at Arizona State this spring. Here's a shows bunt. So Oilers lead the Bucs 5-0 here in the bottom of the third. Shows bunt again, bunts to the first baseman. Looks like the only play we're going to have, that'd be a sacrifice for McGee, is from Seaman over to Shimashita. So 1 out. A sacrifice by McGee.
Center fielder number 2, John Barry.
Barry playing center field for us today. Gonna be taken for a strike. Baring batting .333 for the season. Another Bronco from Santa Clara University. He's got ducks on the pond. Counts now 0-2. 1 out. Clouds are moving back over. Beautiful Mulcahy. Yep, that seemed to have nicked Baring, so now bases are loaded.
Bases are loaded. 1 out. That brings up second baseman number 7, Alex Champagne.
That brings up Alex Champagne, left fielder. Let's go, Bubbles. I'll be taking high for a ball. Carson Seaman looking for a different sign. Didn't like what was the taking for a strike on that off-speed pitch. There's a ground ball at second base. Looks like it could be a double play. But he is safe on the fielder's choice, so that'll be an RBI. But the Oilers do get the out, and the Bucs are on the board. It brings up Garrett Anglem. Two outs. A little low. Anglem takes that for another ball. Counts now 2-0 with 2 outs. Men at first and third. Runners go. Looks like a fly moving lazily into right field, and that'll be out number 3. But the Bucs are on the board. Score now 5-1 Oilers. We'll move into the top of the 4th. Be Casey Burnham, followed by Graydon West and Jake Browning, the designated hitter. We'll be back right after this.
Your winning number is 9-6.
As we come back, Oilers lead the Bucs 5-1. Casey Burnham will be now up to bat, the center fielder. Delgado had some trouble in the first inning, giving up 5 runs on 3 hits, but seems to have calmed down. Outside for a ball. Be driven up the middle. That gives another hit for Burnham. That brings up Graydon West. Graydon West had a single in the first inning. So Oilers' 5th hit of the game. He's running. Smith makes a throw. That's going to be a little bit off the target. So yeah, stolen base. Shows bunt. Festerman makes the only play he has, and it is an out to first base. So that'll be a sacrifice for West, moving the runner over. Brings up Jake Brown, designated hitter. Burnham moved over to third base. This is a swing and a miss. They grab ball straight to Delgado. He looks at third and goes to first for out number 2. I'll bring up the top of the lineup, Trey Becker. Becker flew out to right field last inning. That's driven into center field. Nice play by Bering, and Delgado gets out of trouble. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th with the Oilers leading your Buccaneers 5-1. Welcome back to Bucs baseball. Oilers lead the Bucs 5-1 here in the top of the fifth inning. Now up to bat Mason Marenko, designated hitter for today. Marenko fouled out to first base last at bat. Marenko will be followed by Dylan Festerman and Cody Grayback. A called strike on the outside of the plate. Count now 0-1. Count now 0-2. Here's a pitch from Seaman. Be low for a ball. Count now 2. Well, that's another foul ball. I'd like to say happy Father's Day to all those out there watching us here at Bucs Baseball. That's driven. Foul yet again. Count 1-2. Nobody out here in the top of the fifth inning. One. Dylan Festerman now coming up to bat. Festerman batting 178 in the ABO. Looks to turn the tide. Yes, remember, we can't get it all in this one at bat. String a few together. It'll be outside for a ball. That's driven deep. That is out of here. Dylan Festerman from Gateway College hits his first home run in the Alaska base. So that brings up Cody Grayback. Grayback out of Baylor University. Currently batting 250 on the season. That's driven foul. Counts 0-1. Bucs are scratching back. Score's now 5-2. That's spiked on the plate for a ball. Count now 1-1. Cottonwood strong out today, folks. Let's go for ball 2. Ball 3. Counts now 3-1 to Graybeck. Graybeck playing shortstop for us today. That's ball 4. That's going to bring up left fielder Michael Davis, who had an RBI and scored a run. Well, to put us on the scoreboard. Seaman with a quick pitch back over to first. Cody's safe. It's low for a ball. That's going to be high over on the third base side. Is there a play? Nope. That's going to hit over to Ben Bokey. Counts now ones across the board. Another foul ball. Counts 1-2, 1 out. Cody Grayback staying over on first base. Grayback leaves. Here's the throw. He is going to be caught at second base. That's the second caught stealing today. Schwartz. So now there are 2 outs. Diaz. Going to be low. Count now full. Be taken for another walk this inning. Seaman's second walk of the inning. That'll bring up Derek Smith, who had a single in the 3rd inning. Foul ball by Smith. Will be taken outside for a ball. Here's the pitch from Seaman to Smith. Swung and missed. Strike 2. Outside, ball 2. It's driven to left field, but it does look like playable. It'll be caught by the left fielder for out number 3. The Bucs go down, but not without scoring a run on the Dylan Festerman home run. Delgado runs back out to the bump. We'll be back after this. Welcome back to the top of the fifth inning. Peninsula Oilers lead our Anchorage Bucs 5-2. Coming up to bat, Shinsuke Sakano. Delgado returns to the top of the fifth. Be taken for a ball. Be foul. Count now 1-1. Nobody out. You're in the top of the fifth inning. It's low for ball two. Another fastball taken low. Count now 3-1. Count now 3-2 on that foul ball. So 3 balls, 2 strikes to Sakano. Kano stays alive. That foul ball headed over to Sullivan. That set off somebody's car alarm. Here's the pitch by Delgado. Breaking ball taken outside for ball 4. So the Oilers' leadoff man this inning gets on base. That'll bring up Noah Henning. Henning scored a run and struck out as at bat so far today. Outside for a ball. Firm fastball in for a strike. Count 1-1. Delgado pitching out of Cal Baptist University. It's inside for ball 2. Kano gets a lead. He's running. Foul ball. Count now 2-2. Looked to me like Kano had that stolen. It looks like Peninsula coach had a hit and run on. Bucs bullpen has some action going on. Count out 3-2. Nobody out. Driven to the Grayback. Grayback makes over to Champagne to Festerman for a double play. That'll bring up Willie Schwartz. Schwartz had an RBI double in the first. That's driven foul. Swing and a miss. Oilers currently have 5 hits for the day. That slider taken outside for a ball. Count now 1 and 2. 2 outs. Okay. Another 3, and we'll move into the bottom of the 5th with the Bucs trailing your Peninsula Oilers 5-2, and that looks like it's the end of Delgado's night. Delgado having that trouble in the first inning, but he came back and pitched strong. And we'll be back. Welcome back, Bucs baseball. Coming up to bat, Cam McGee. McGee sacrificed, moved a runner over in the 3rd inning. Scores today here on Father's Day, Mulcahy Stadium. That's going to be a fly ball. Playable, and it's going to be caught by Casey Burnham out there in center field. 1 pitch, 1 out. That's efficient pitching. So now batting, looks like we have a change. Number 9, Tom Chacone's coming in. It's a swing and a miss for strike 1. You're taking for a ball, counts 1s across the board. Chacon, limited actions, batting .250 for the Bucs in this ABL season. For Horizon High School, and he's going to be headed over to Arizona State. Staying in the Arizona area, and that'll be a called strike 2. Count now 1 and 2 to Chacon. He's taken for ball 2, count now 2 and 2. Here's the pitch from Seaman to Chacon. Chacon hits that straight up, looks playable. It's going to be on the 3rd base side going foul, and it's going to be caught by West for out number 2. So now batting Alex Champagne. With a 7 or 8 pitch inning for Seaman. He's working quick. We'll head into the 6th inning. Bucks trailing the Oilers 5-2.
And our lucky ticket winner, number 965 7736. That's 965 7736. You got that ticket, head down to the third base side, the final stand, and claim your prize for Club Bear Station.
And as we come back, there's been a pitching change. Now pitching for your Anchorage Bucs, Nico Stanley. Stanley out of Santa Clara University. Josh Cohen's moved out to right field. Garrett England's moved over to center. James Shimashita is going to be leading it off for the Oilers. So as we go, it's the top of the 6th inning. Bucks trailing the Oilers 5-2 on this Father's Day here at Mulcahy Stadium.
Number 8, James.
Shimashita had a single in the 3rd inning. Scored a run on a walk in the 1st. Here comes the first pitch from Stanley's game, and it'll be outside for a ball. A foul. Count now 1-1. It'll be outside for ball 2. That'll be off Smith's mask. Umpire going to go out there and give him a break while he resets. Count now 2-2. Count now 2-2 to Shimashita. Nobody out here in the top of the 6th inning. That's it, foul. Shimashita fights that off. Had a little rain earlier in the game, and that seems to have broken off. Gonna be low for a ball. Count now full. Only thing in the air right now are the cottonwoods. Another foul ball. Shimashita staying alive. 8-pitch at bat. Well, that's hitting to left field. Is it going to be playable? Diaz running over. Nice easy grab, and that'll be out number 1. Coming up to bat, Cal Jordan. He's grounded out twice. It's caught stealing.
One down, upper cut left fielder number 21, Cooper.
Here's the pitch from Stanley. Be outside for a ball. Be outside for ball 2. It's a called strike. Be hit foul. Strike 2. Count now 2-2. Here in the top of the 6th inning. As the Oilers lead the Bucs 5-2. That'll be another foul ball, left field. Looks playable for Stanley. Gonna be caught by Diaz, route number 2. Coming up to bat, Casey Burnham. Burnham is 2 for 2. He has a double and a single. First pitch. Strike. Count now 1-1. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout to end the inning for Stanley. It'll be no runs, no hits. Bucs trail the Oilers 5-2. We'll be back after this.
I'm Michael Diaz. We'd like to wish all the fathers happy Father's Day from the Anchorage Bucs.
Hi, my name's Josh Hansel with the Anchorage Bucs, and I'd like to say happy Father's Day to my dad, Greg, and to all the fathers at Legends Baseball. Thank you.
This is Garrett Anglin from the Anchorage Bucs. Just wanted to say happy Father's Day to my dad, Greg Anglin.
This is Cody Grayback from the Anchorage Bucs. I want to say happy Father's Day to my dad. Miss you and love you.
Okay. Hi, my name is Alex Champagne,
And Chandler Brooks.
and I'd like to wish happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, especially my dad, Andre. Thank you for all the sacrifices you have made for me ever since I was young.
Happy Father's Day, Big Jeff.
Hey, I'm Cedric Gatter, and I'd like to give a happy Father's Day to my dad, Carl Gatter. This is Derek Smith.
I'm Dominic Cohn.
And we're here to wish a happy Father's Day to Brian.
And Fidel.
Go Bucks.
This is Dylan Maltby from the Anchorage Bucs, and I'd like to wish my father, Sean Maltby, a happy Father's Day. Love you, Dad.
So that right there is a little montage of our players saying Happy Father's Day to their dads, and we'd like to say Happy Father's Day to you as you watch our Bucks take on the Peninsula Oilers. Bottom of the sixth inning. Pitch to Anglem is low for a ball. 5-2. Nope, ball. Garrett Anglem up to bat. How we got here. Delgado gave up 5 runs in the first inning. Campaign, and then big bad Dylan Festerman hit a home run in the 4th inning. His first here in the ABL. The counts now 3-1. Anglem. Oh, that's called strike. Count now full. Full you and me. Looked a little bit outside. Carson Siemens had a somewhat solid night tonight, only giving up 3 runs, or 2 runs on 3 hits. That's driven deep. Is that going to be fair? Nope. Foul. That'll be over on the football field. Count full. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. It'll be taken for a ball, and Anglem makes his way over to first. Oilers do have somebody up in the pen. That'll bring up Gonzaga's Mason Marenko, the designated hitter for today. Marenko has been getting it done for us. He had a double with an RBI yesterday. Anglem had a big lead. Made it back in time. Here's a pitch from Seaman. Slow breaking ball, fouled off for strike 2. Count now 0-2. Anglem gets a bigger lead. And back. Safe. Here's the delivery from Seaman. Another foul ball. Mason staying alive. Be up the middle, could be a double play. Shortstop will take himself, and double play is completed. It's going to be 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Moving on, 2 outs, that brings up first baseman, number 23, Dylan Festerman.
That'll bring up Dylan Festerman. Hit a home run last inning. Said foul. Another foul ball. Is that going to be playable by the first baseman on the foul ball? Yes, it is. And that'll be out number 3. As the Bucs move to the top of the 7th. Oilers still on top, 5-2 over our Buccaneers. Welcome back. Here we are in the top of the 7th inning. Bucks trailing the Oilers 5-2. Graydon West, third baseman for the Oilers, coming up to bat. He had a single in the first inning. Nico Stanley on the hill. Be foul for strike 1. Strike 2. Bucks will be headed out to Herman Brothers tomorrow to face the Miners. Did he go? Yes, he did. Be a strikeout for Stanley. Now coming up to bat, Jake Brown, designated hitter. Be inside for strike 1. Stanley with strike 2. Count now 1-2. Be high for ball 2. Count now 2-2. Count now full. So West has climbed all the way, or Brown's climbed all the way back. Number 9 hitter. Count now full. Stanley looks. Gets a sign from Smith. That'll be a swing and a miss. Another K for Stanley. We'll bring off leadoff hitter Trey Becker. Becker got on and scored a run in the first inning. Counts now 0-1. A strike. And now 1-1. That's fouled for strike 2. Here's the pitch from Stanley. Breaking ball low. Count now 2-2. Two's the board. That'll be driven in right field. Chacon on his way back. Makes the catch, route number 3. It's no hit. And we'll be back here in just 1 minute. So now pitching for the Peninsula Oilers, Mason Konadinsky. Leading us off for our Buccaneers, Cody Graybeck. Graybeck playing shortstop for us tonight. He got on in the 4th, caught stealing. Oilers are leading their Buccaneers 5-2. Oilers doing all their damage in the first inning. There's a infield fly ball to be caught by Trey Becker. Lots of fly balls today. So that'll bring up Michael Diaz. Mike hit a single and scored a run. Put us on the board. Counts now 0-1. Be taken for a strike. One's across the board. Breaking ball in for strike 2. Count now 1-2. Diaz. That'll be taken inside for ball 2. Count now 2-2. That's up the middle. It takes off the mitt. Is it going to be playable? Shortstop. Nope. Bobble. Diaz nearly took the head off Mason Gadinsky. That'll be another hit for the young man. That's a defensive play right there. That ball's hit back. Raise your mitt and cover your face. And Diaz hit that hard enough to knock the mitt off his hand. So I'll bring up Derek Smith. One out. That'll be a breaking ball outside for ball 1. Almost a slurve, I would say. Fastball for a strike. Oilers double play depth. They've had a couple today. Be taken for a strike. Another slurve. It's up. Count now 2-2. One out. Ball is spiked on the ground. It counts now full. Mr. Smith steps back into the box, gets himself ready. It'll be ball 4. Runners at first and second. It'll bring up Cam McGee. He had a sacrifice in the 3rd inning. He flew out in the 5th. McGee batting 136 this young season. Oh, that pitcher and catcher kind of cross each other up. McGee is due. Been hitting the ball hard, just been finding mitts. Count 1-1. Kodinsky gets a signal. It's hit foul by McGee. Counts now 1-2. Got men at first and second base. McGee drives that. That looks like it's going to... Yep, it gets by the right fielder. We're going to have extra bases on that one. Diaz scores. Here comes Smith. There's a play at plate, and he is safe. That's a 2-run double for Cam McGee. Well done. That'll bring up leadoff hitter Dom Chacon. Score now 5-4. Oilers. Bucks have been chipping away since that first inning. This is a foul ball. Chacon does have some. Outfielder be headed over to Arizona State and be a Sun Devil. Back for McGee. Safe. Another foul ball. Third base side, strike two. McGee gets a decent side lead. They're on second base. Got 1-2 to Chacon. Got a man in scoring position. Outside for ball two. Okay, now 2-2. Bucks trailing the Oilers only by 1 now after that double by Cam McGee. He's out there standing on second base, and here's the pitch of Chacon. That'll be it. Called strike 3. That looked outside to me, but home plate umpire said nope. Alex Champagne comes up the bat now as Chacon walks back. So Champagne comes up with McGee on second base. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th inning. It's high for ball 1. It's on the ground. McGee does the dance, moves on back to second base. Count now 2-0 here on Father's Day out here at Mulcahy Stadium. Sun has now come out. Here's the pitch from Kodadinsky. That's high. He's taken for ball 3. Count now 3-0. 2 outs for Champagne. Gonna be taken for that strike. Count now 3-1. A ball 4. I'll bring up Garrett Anglem. We're going to have a visit by the pitching coach out to the Oilers. A conversation about some of the defense need to be playing at this time with its tight ball game. Anglem last night had that RBI triple for us to take the lead. Let's see if he can provide a little magic, a little corn husk. Be high for ball 1. Kokadinsky, last couple batters, have had some trouble trying to find the zone. Breaking ball gets over for a strike. Here you go. In the 7th inning, as our Buccaneers trail the Oilers 5-4. Swing and a miss. So Kokadinsky strikes out Anglem to end the inning. We'll move to the top of the 8th inning. Buccaneers trail the Oilers 5-4.
At the top of the 8th, our game's down to Oilers 5, Bucs 4.
Now batting for the Oilers, second baseman Sunsuke Sakano. Had 2 walks so far today. Stanley returns back on the bump. That'll be fouled. Count now 1-1. Count now 1-2. Bucs sending somebody out to the pin. That's driven right field. It'll be a single. Line drive for Sakano. It's the first hit given up by Stanley. So Oilers get the leadoff hitter on. Inning shows bunt. We're right at the 2-hour mark for this matchup. There's a throw by Ortega. He is called safe. Count now 1-1. Man on second base. Shows bunt again. Yeah, taken for a called strike. Time called by Blue, so no pitch. Here's a pitch from Stanley. Count now 2-2. Be Stanley's 4th strikeout in 3 innings. Schwartz had an RBI double the first inning. He taken for a strike. No swing and a miss. Counts 0-2. Scano out there dancing. Stanley takes a look back. Here's the pitch to Schwartz. He's running. Swing and a miss. Throw by Ortega. That goes into left field. Is he? No. And he makes his way back. So that'll be a stolen base.
With 2 outs alone, that brings up first baseman number 8, James Shimashita.
Yeah, strikeout. Shimashita now up. 2 outs. There's a foul ball for strike 1. Man in scoring position for the Oilers, who lead the Bucs 5-4. Breaking ball. You taken for a ball. Count now 1-1, 2 outs. Outside, ball 2. Stanley's been throwing. He's either been throwing a strike or it's been definitely a ball. You can tell. Filling it up or outside. Now it's outside for ball 3. Count now 3-1. Scano over there on third base. Shimashita steps back into the box. That'll be ball 4. Coach Hokup's going to go out there and have a conversation with Stanley. Maybe taking a break here and taking a little bit more time for the bullpen to warm up. We'll see. So we'll come back. Cole Jordan now up to bat here in the top of the 8th inning. Buccaneers trail the Oilers 5-4. Runner, a little defensive indifference. He just walks on down to second base. Count out 2-0. Jordan. Stanley needs to reset. 3-0. Needs to reset, climb the ladder. That'll be ball 4. Loads them up. And now we are going to have a pitching change. In this call, the bullpen, we'll be right back. in with 2 outs in the top of the 8th inning. Bases are loaded for the Peninsula Oilers. We currently lead our Buccaneers 5-4. Coming up to bat, Casey Burnham, center fielder for today. He's had a double for the day. First pitch low for ball 1. Has driven up the middle. That's going to be in for a line drive into center field. 1 run scores. And we're going to have a play to plate. No, we are not. It gets by Ortega. Heads back to the mound. Runner coming in. That's going to score 3. So Burnham's going to be in with a double, take an extra base. Make that a single with 2 extra bases. It's now coming up to bat, Creighton West. Score now 8-4. Quickly 0-2. Count now 1-2. And that's check swing over into foul territory on the first baseman's side. Count now 2-2. 2's across the board. On deck, Jake Brown, designated hitter for the Oilers today. That's fouled back. Here's the pitch from Brooks. It would be over to third base. McGee picks it up, throws over to Festerman. That'll be the end of the inning. So the Oilers score 3. Our Bucs trail 4-8. Favor of the Oilers. So as we come back to the bottom of the 8th inning, Oilers are leading their Bucs 8-4. Coming up to bat, Mason Marenko, the designated hitter. Now pitching for your Peninsula Oilers, Nick Welch. Be called strike. So counts now 0-1. Be called. Now counts 0-2. So Welch is dealing right off the get-go. Check swing. First base umpire says no. Counts now 1-2. Ooh, that's inside. Counts now 2-2. Well, the clouds have burned off. Gotten here quite nice. Out here at Mulcahy Stadium on Father's Day. Breaking ball. Called for strike 3, and then it'll be out 1. Now coming up to bat, Dylan Fesperman, who's hit his first home run of the season earlier in the 4th inning. Just about went in between the foul poles of the football field next door. There's a drive into left field, and that's going to fall fair. He's headed to second base. And Fesperman's going to be in with a double. Stand-up double for the Gecko. Now coming up to bat, Cody Grayback.
That brings up number 4, shortstop Cody Wayback.
We're going to have a pinch hitter for Festerman. Number 17, Anchorage's own Ricky Gatter. So the Bucs got a man in scoring position here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Here's the pitch from Welch, outside for ball 1. Gatter gets a decent sized lead. Breaking ball in for strike 1. Count now 1-1. Gatter out of South Anchorage High School. He'll be headed out to Western Oregon this fall. Played at Skagit Community College. Another breaking ball in for strike 2. Grayback can get this out of the infield. Gatter can score. That's driven over the second baseman. That's in the right field gap. Grayback's head towards 2. Gatter scores. Grayback sliding into second base, and he'll be in with a double. So the Baylor Bear gets himself an RBI double. Now coming up to bat, Michael Diaz, left field for today. That's the Bucs' 7th hit of the day. Score now 8-5. Speedy count now 1-1. See, the clouds are building up over there on the Kenai Peninsula, and they'll be headed this way to Anchorage. We started the day as about 58 degrees, but it's warmed up significantly. It was rain at the beginning, and now we've got bright sunshine shining down on us. That's driven. It's caught by the first baseman. He throws over to first. He is out. That was a bang play. Diving play by first baseman. Looks like there's a switch. We'll get that to you here in a moment. But we now have 2 outs. Max Ortega going to be pinch coming in. And coming in for Derek Smith. So we have some words from Coach Hokuff to the first base umpire. That's in for a strike. About 120 feet away, and I could see the young man was safe. But count now 1-1, 2 outs. Our Bucs trail. Side ball 2. Count now 2-1. Ortega. Cal State Fullerton. Pitch. Be a called strike, so it counts 2s across the board. Be down for a full count. 2 outs. Counts full. Be taken high for ball 4. Bucs get another one on base. That'll bring up Cam McGee. McGee had an RBI double last inning. 2 RBIs. Foul ball. Strike 1. Counts 0-1. To the versatile McGee. McGee's brother, who's serving up here in the military, based over at J Bears. Out here watching his brother. I'll be taken high for ball 1. Count now 1-1. Just want to say thanks for watching here on Father's Day. As the Bucs trail the Oilers 5-8. Foul. McGee fouls one off of himself. Strike two. Count now 1-2 with 2 outs. Got a minute. First and third. McGee fouls it off again. McGee out here battling. So here's the pitch from Welch. That's driven. Right field. And that's going to find a mitt for out number 3. So as we go to the top of the 9th, our Bucs trail the Oilers 5-8. Got 1 run in on Cody Graybeck's double. We'll be back after this. And as we come back to the top of the 9th inning, Jake Brown now batting for your Oilers. Got a couple of changes. Max Ortega is behind the plate. And Dylan Maltby is going to be taking over the duties at first. Swing and a miss. Count now 2-1. That's foul ball, so count is now 2-2. That's outside. Count's full. Foul ball right back to me. There's a swing and a miss for Chandler. Big Jeff's watching. Happy Father's Day. Now coming up to bat, Trey Becker. There's a called strike. Counts 1-1. 1 out. There's a drive into the gap of center right field. Now it's going to be there's going to be a play at second base, and he's going to slide in with the double. There's a double for Trey Becker. So this kind of comes up to bat. Becker in scoring position. It's called strike. Ortega with the dig. Saves that from getting by. Count now 2-1. The strike counts 2-2 now. That's driven up the middle. Be down for a single. We're going to have men at first and third. So now batting, number 24, Noah Henning. One out. Counts 1-1. Runner's moving. There's a hit to McGee. There's going to be a play at home. McGee, there's going to be a rundown. So for McGee, Ortega back to McGee. There's going to be a play at third. And there's a double play, and we get out of the inning. Great play, Young Bucks. So there's 3 no runs on 2 hits. Let's go to the bottom of the 9th. Our Buccaneers trail the Oilers 8-5. Now pitching for your Peninsula Oilers, Jacob Shaver. Now batting for our Buccaneers, Dom Chacon. Breaking ball outside for a cold strike. There's a swing for strike 2. That'd be called strike 3. That slow curveball. Gotta bring up second baseman Alex Champagne. There's a fly ball heading out to right field. That's caught for out number 2. So here we are, 2 outs, bottom of the 9th. Now coming up to bat, Garrett Ingram. Curveball. Shaver, strike 1. It's outside for ball 1. Outside for ball 2. Breaking ball in, called for strike 2, counts 2-2 with 2 outs. Be a ground ball. The shortstop, Becker takes it, throws it over to first base. That'll be in time, and that's the ball game. As our Bucks fall 8-5. Delgado will take the loss. Next game will be tomorrow. We'll be out at Herman Brothers as our Buccaneers will take on the league-leading Matsu Miners. So, from me to all of you, I hope you have a happy Father's Day. Safe travels, and I'll see you tomorrow. Hope you guys have a great evening. Happy Father's Day.